Uh, I I believe we are live. Yes, we are live. What is up, people? The internet. It is me, Real American, back again with another stream. That is right. We are back with another 2024 Republican presidential primary prediction. That's right. We are back on this beautiful August 10th. I hope everyone's having a phenomenal day, night, midnight, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I'm certainly having a great day myself. And today we're doing an updated 2024 presidential prediction. And just look at the top. Look at the sheer amount of candidates that have entered. I don't know what to say. We are up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 candidates. And most of them are polling below like 3. Yeah, I think next year's primary is certainly going to be a primary of our lives. Now, before we continue with today's video, or I should say stream, I hope you enjoy these type of streams. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Guys, just for $1 a month, you can join Real American. This is the best way to support the daily content that we all know and love. So I hope and recommend you join the channel today. And also, like usual, if you want to get your answer or questions answered for sure, the best way to get them answered is by sending a super chat. Of course, all support's greatly appreciated. And of course, if you got a question in chat, I'll try to get through everything. But, you know, something happened today in the national polling. Just scroll down to the polling. Opinion polling right here, yeah. Let's just, where is it? Yeah, Signal. Look what happened today. DeSantis, 10%. Ramaswamy, 11. We have done it, gentlemen. Ron DeSantis is in 3rd place in a national poll. That's like a legitimate pollster. It's happened. The meme has been reached. It's official. We can change. You know what? No. You don't get your last name. You're Ron. That's it. You have turned into Jeb. Well, the return of Jeb. Yep, until you take 2nd place again, you have the explanation point. Good job. Good freaking job. I know it's one pollster, but come on. I know the poll was like, they had Vivek people like in the pollster, but they even said that the Ramaswamy's people were not involved in that poll directly. But, yeah. Ron, explanation point. Prince is Ryder for 2. You ready for the Packers to suck as much as Christie? I think the Packers are going to actually be good this year. Or better than what people expect them to be. So. Did you see the meme about DeSantis campaign that is on Twitter? I think I did. Yeah, and you look at the RCP aggregate, he's only up 9. 9! I mean, look at this! This is the largest lead Trump has ever had this cycle. DeSantis at 15%. You get rid of this one Monmouth poll, there's not a single pollster that have him above 20% nationally. Oh, jeez. Good. Just frickin' splendid job. Splendid. Yeah, oh yeah, I saw the downfall meme. That was pretty good. But now they're getting offended by that. It's like, you You people supported, like, we're saying slavery is a good thing. That's what some people are saying from the DeSantis campaign, and they get offended by the downfall meme. It's like, you people are freaking stupid. If that offends you. Makes you wonder what pollster he has. I don't know. But yeah, Team DeSantis 3 weeks ago defended slavery. Now, they're getting mad at a downfall meme. I mean, what am I supposed to say? It's a meme at this point. Okay, let's see. I'm a Lions fan, so I have no choice but to root against the Packers. Fair enough, but I think the Lions are actually be good this year too. So you should replace Will Hurd with a T. True, but Ron is like the meme of the cycle. He is the Jeb. We have reached Jeb tier. No, this is more pathetic than Jeb. Because, hold on, let me pull up the RCP aggregate. Okay, here we go. I think I got it. This is from 2016. The highest Jeb was ever at was 17.8%. That was the highest. So he never had this huge lead. Or was never that high. But DeSantis, he was at 30% just February. He's down by over half. Norman Blum for lose moderate. At this point in time, all the polling is indicating Trump is the electable candidate. That's what the polling is showing. And you're telling me every pollster, including the GOP ones, are secretly, plotting to convince Trump voters he's electable and he's really not? DeSantis, let's see. Christie Hurd ticket is unstoppable. Yeah, unstoppable and losing. That ticket would not even win, like, Utah. They would get crushed. Yeah, and DeSantis came in with $100 million. Or, that's what they say. The amount of money he laundered from the RJ, it's $50 million. But it's like, how do you go from a popular governor who everybody sees as the future of the GOP to taking third in a reputable pollster, mind you? This isn't some Joe down the street saying he's at 11%. I mean, the last time DeSantis cracked 20% nationally was mid-July. His best poll since then was 18%, and that was from YouGov. There's no indication of this being a fluke. It's done. All right. I think it's time we get into the prediction because that's what everyone is here for. But, yeah, we have officially reached Jeb territories. We may be passing it at this point. We are freaking in a different solar system at this rate. All right. DeSantis should drop out at this point. Yeah, he should. But if he wants to continue, destroying his career, what's left of it, go ahead. Go right ahead. At this point, what can he do? What can DeSantis do to magically turn this around? Pray that Trump gets indicted and thrown in jail? That's your freaking Hail Mary? 2 weeks ago, they denied that. All right. Let's get into it. Iowa. All right. So this is also Yatmas 2. I actually do like this much better than the original one. The UI is better. So Iowa, let's see here. Iowa, there is no threshold. So that means, technically, you gotta get like 1.5% to get a delegate. Trump, let's go look at his polling in Iowa. Look at this. 44, 42, 42, 46, 46, 44, 51. And that's with DeSantis getting all the religious leaders on his side. Princess Ryder for 2. If they can't get Youngkin, who do Ron's donors get? I think they're going to go to Tim Scott. I think that's what's going to happen. They're going to go to Scott. I did hear that. We saw that in a political article a couple days ago, or a couple weeks ago. They were looking at Scott, not Pence. They know he's done because he freaking couldn't keep his mouth shut. But it's sounding like Tim Scott is who they're going to go to next. But yeah. So at this point in time, can we just... I'm pretending to make this sound like it's close. Trump has gained the majority of the delegates. At this point in time, what is there? What is there to indicate that Ron DeSantis is secretly ahead? He'll get like 6 delegates at this point. It's so bad. I don't even see him getting 30%. I don't even see him getting 25%. That's how bad he is doing right now. He's getting 7 delegates. Now, as for who takes third, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's going to be Scott. I think Scott has really risen to the occasion, surprisingly. And I think Scott will take third in Iowa. I think Ramaswamy gets a couple delegates. Haley probably gets 1. Pence gets a couple because of his religious background. I think Christie may get 1 because it seems like he's gotten all the never Trump vote. Yeah. So he's getting like 1. As for the other 2, this may seem like a hot take, but I think Burgum gets 1. I do think Doug Burgum gets a delegate. He is putting a lot of money in the state. And it's looking like that he is picking up some steam from what I'm hearing on the ground. I think Burgum gets a delegate. I do think he gets 1. I think he's actually, he's not, compared to some of these other idiots, he's not running a bad campaign so far. Now, as who gets the last one, who gets the last delegate? What does chat say? Who gets the last one? I don't think Cerez is going to do anything. Neither were Heard. Who gets the last one, chat? Who gets it? Johnson, maybe? That's another one he's putting a lot of money in the state. Johnson. Perry. I'm seeing a lot of Perrys. Prince is writer for 2. What percent would would Trump need to sweep Iowa? He would literally need to get like 90% of the vote. Or percent of the caucus. And like everybody else gets less than 1%. That's the only way he can do it. Hutchinson, Christie. Well, Christie already got 2. Christie's already at 1. Johnson. Harry Truman with the last delegate. Real. I think it's Johnson. Again, I may be a bit biased because I do like Johnson. I think he is a solid... If it's not James Craig in Michigan, just run Perry Johnson. Christie. Nah, I don't think Christie gets that much. It is Iowa. Tim Scott? Yeah, I'm going to go with Perry. Why not? Why not? We'll give Perry his 1 delegate because I do like him. I'm somebody that he's probably my 4th option, if I had to say. He's not bad. Kanye West for Trump's VP. You're starving Christie of delegates. Only Christie. Christie already got 1. Alright. Now it's time for in my opinion, the real meme of the cycle. Hold on, let me just, yeah. New Hampshire. Gentlemen, if the polling is correct right now, and this was from Coefficient in August, if this is correct, nobody qualifies for any delegates. No one. According to this poll, Trump would get every single delegate. Why? Because New Hampshire, you need 10% of the vote. And look at the polling. Only Trump reached 10%. There's a possibility Trump sweeps New Hampshire. There is a serious possibility that it happens, folks. Now, with the undecided vote, I think 3 candidates get delegates. Trump, Christie, and DeSantis. Burgum looks like he's picking up steam. Why is it Burgum? Like, you would think that, it would be like, Ask Hutchinson. No, it's Doug Burgum. But it looks like there is a 3-way split in New Hampshire. I think Trump gets the vast majority. I don't think this is much of a surprise. I think Christie does better than DeSantis. I think Christie does better than DeSantis in New Hampshire right now. That's where it's trending. Because Christie's at least trending upward. And he is campaigning a lot there. DeSantis, I think he gets like 10% or something. But Christie takes second. We are at that point where Chris Christie does better than Ron DeSantis. That's what it's looking like it's going to happen. Because DeSantis, or Christie, he is trending slightly upward, and New Hampshire is a strong state for him. So I think if there's one state that Christie takes second, this election's going to hurt my brain. But that's what it's looking like. Till those town halls. Yeah, but it's like, it doesn't make any sense. How the hell is Christie doing good? Spend Sports Network for 2. Will Ron's behavior hurt the GOP in Florida? Yeah, but it doesn't mean that the state's going to turn blue again. I think DeSantis has ignored his state. Like, does he even know what the insurance crisis going on? Does he? Thought so. But Trump is going to get all the delegates in New Hampshire. Christie's campaign. But this is what happens when you're so bad, you lose to Christie. Will Trump win New Hampshire? In the primary, yeah. He's probably going to win it easily. But so far, we are at a point where Chris Christie is considered a front runner in New Hampshire. He's at least a contender. This is just sad. How the hell did you lose to Chris Christie? Trump should use the insurance stand against Ron. Well, I don't think he needs to. Because, he should just resign, or not resign, but quit the race, go to Florida, fix the state from imploding. Because the insurance system in Florida is imploding. DeSantis crashed harder than the stock market in 1929. Prince Ryder for 2. Also have to consider who drops out after each state. Now, this is where it gets a bit suspicious or odd. I don't know who drops out. Because it's sounding like everybody's going to try to stand for the convention. They're going to try to play games with delegates. That's what people are saying, at least. So, who drops out? I think Hurd, Cerez, and Elder. Yeah, I think it's those 3. Hurd drops out, yeah. Why is he running? Cerez, I think, drops out. So does Elder. The 3 idiots on the right. Maybe Hutchinson. Cerez and Johnson drop out. Nobody's going to drop out. They all want to be the one that beat Trump. That's the thing that I'm thinking. I think there will be a couple that do drop out. Because they literally have no pathway. Because what I think is going to happen is like Christie, Scott, Haley, Pence, Ron, Ramaswamy, and Christie. They're going to stay in to try to take second. Because that's what I think is going to happen. You're going to see the top candidates that get delegates early on. They're staying in as long as they can. Because that's the rumor. They're going to try to play games with the delegates of this convention. Suarez said if he doesn't make the debate, he'll probably drop out. Yeah, he's done. They'll pull John Kasich. Yeah, but this time they're going to try to, like, throw it out the convention. Which I don't know if that's going to work. I mean, are they that dumb, the GOP, to let that happen? Yeah, I still don't get why Elder's running. Like, has he done a single event yet? Anything? Alright, so I think at this point, Suarez, Elder, and Will Hurd, we can just, you know, since they didn't really do much, remove. Alright, no. So I think those 3 idiots drop out. Yeah, Elder's at 0%. So I think at this point it'll be probably after South Carolina, you would see other people drop out. Elder's grifting. That probably is not far from the truth. All the delegates of the convention will vote their conscience and vote Christie. Will Ramaswamy drop out? I think after Super Tuesday. If the GOP does that, the voters will stay home and Joe will slap the GOP. Yeah, I don't think they're going to do it. I doubt that they would be that dumb to just throw out the will of the convention. Throw the voters' will out at the convention. Alright, now I think the next state is South Carolina? I could be wrong, but I believe it is South Carolina. Let's check here. Or is it Nevada? It's Nevada, okay. So we really haven't seen much out of the state. It looks like it's matched up with national polling. That's what it's looking like. Yeah, so it's roughly in line with national polling. That's what we're seeing at least. Hulk Hogan for Trump's VP. Christy Santos. But yeah, so we're gonna just use the we're just gonna use the RCP aggregate for Nevada because we don't really, or roughly, the RCP aggregate to see where we're at. So at this point, Suarez, Hurd, and frickin' who's the other guy that dropped out? Elder. He's not even included here. But yeah, so Nevada, there is a threshold. The state of Nevada has a 3% or 4% threshold. That means you got to get 4% of the vote. Prince is writer for 5. You're assuming the GOP leaders wouldn't prefer second term of Biden over Trump. That is true. But how much can they really do at the convention? If Trump gets like 80% of the delegates, it's like, well, I don't know if that's going to help or that's going to do much. All right, so 4%, I think... Christie gets one. Oh, jeez. This is just a freaking meme. 4%. 4%. Haley gets one, I think. Pence. I cannot believe these guys are getting, like, nothing. No traction. Scott probably gets one. I think Ramaswamy gets one. Trump qualifies? Something like that. Does the math work? 3, 7. Yeah, the math works. Okay, and I think that Trump gets a good chunk. DeSantis gets some. Ramaswamy, I think, gets a few. And the last one, I don't freaking know. Give it the... At this point, screw it. Just give it to, like, Scott. Sure. What are you using to make these maps? Yamas 2. Masters wins the convention. Finally some good news for Masters. Christie has a Skinwalker in Area 51 vote. Easily wins the Nevada primary. Or it's technically a caucus. But yeah, I think the math does work. You know what? I'm going to do that. South Carolina, Trump gets every... Do people just forget South Carolina's winner take all? Like, Trump is getting every single delegate. It's that bad. Like, how much is Trump beating everybody there? Let's see. Yeah, he's... Oh my gosh. Holy crap. There's no way... Yeah, Trump's getting all the delegates. It's a winner-take-all state. Give it to Christie. No, Christie is not getting squat at that point. All right. So Trump at this... Trump is at 102 delegates before Michigan, which is before Super Tuesday this year, which is weird, but okay. So, yeah. At this point, I do think we see a couple more people drop out. I would assume it would be like Hutchinson, because he's gotten really nothing at this point. Hutchinson, remove candidate, you're done. Johnson, I think, would drop out, so his delegate, he would probably support Trump, so let's just say he goes to Trump. So, my man Johnson, whoops, I actually picked the wrong one, that's Burgum that stays in. But yeah, so I think it's something like that after Super Tuesday or before it. Knowing the unit party, the GOP establishment will deliberately deny Trump at the convention, so that is permanently divides the conservatives so that Democrats dominate each election. Well, if the No Labels Party exists, that's not really going to work. So, will Ramaswamy overtake Ron DeSantis in the polling soon? Trump's choice him as the VP. Okay, so at this point, there's 7 idiots. Or hold on. Yeah, 7 idiots and Trump. That's still in the race. Man Milk for 5. Given his current decline, do you think Biden can/will fully lose himself by 2024? He used to be a really likable guy, but now he's a sorry old man. Well, he's been like that for a while, but... might wait until Arkansas. I doubt it. He's gotten no delegates at this point. I don't see it. But yeah, I think Biden's not likable. I hope people understand that's what helped him in 2020. He was seen as like the old school Democrat, like your old grandpa, but not in a good way. Not like your based grandpa that, you know, is still very smart. Far from it. If John James won in 2020, he would have been a great VP for Trump. Christie may win, let's see. Christie may win a bit in New Hampshire. Well, yeah, he did get a couple delegates in the state. But outside of New Hampshire, he is getting jack for the rest of the primary. Like, where else is he going to get delegates from? New Jersey. John James from Michigan GOP leader. Yeah, somebody else, please. Who will Trump choose as VP? There was somebody in chat that said Johnson was rumored to be a potential VP candidate, which I don't know how true that is. Nobody can name a reason for voting for Biden outside of him not being Trump. Yeah. You can't name a reason. What happened to Biden? He just got old. The fact he's corrupt, but that's not that important. Well, it is important, but, you know, he just got older. Everybody gets older. They're not as quick as they used to be. Christie wins in New Jersey, Utah, Kansas, Vermont. True. All right, the next state I believe is Michigan. Yep, it is Michigan. So I believe with Michigan. Let's see. So it looks like that in the state of Michigan, okay, yeah, so it's winner take all pretty much. If you get a majority, you get all the delegates. That's how I'm reading it. Sped Sports Network for 2. How would Biden be as president in the 90s? I honestly don't know. He was a bit more conservative back then, but I don't know. I don't want to be replaced with Kamala because they want his women president so badly. Yeah, but she's so unlikable, she would get crushed. Even Trump's regular speaking voice is weaker than it was in 2017. Yeah, I've noticed that. Like, it's still Trump, but you can tell it's not as, deep and stuff. It's just you get older. He's still as energetic as ever, just a little bit older. That's not the end of the world, just if you're like Biden, that's not a good thing. With Trump, it's a little bit different. Because he still has the energy he's always had. And he's still acting like Trump. Or Rump or whatever. Anyone hear the story with where a former staffer for Biden said he was talking to the ghost of Lincoln? What? Okay, that's strange. What site do you use for the primary schedule? It's called Green Papers. It's actually a really good website for this type of stuff. Michigan, if it's winner take all. Trump, I don't think I gotta say much. Hold on, what was the polling in Michigan? Wait a minute, hold on. Wait, hold on. Okay, I thought I read something else. I thought that said, like, somebody else is running for president. But yeah, so Michigan. Oh, yeah. Trump's getting all the delegates. I don't think I gotta say much more. Hey, Rap, you need to do a video on who the best people are for Trump's cabinet. I think Yankee Perspective made a video on that. Didn't he? And I remember it's pretty good. I'm not the best with cabinet people. You're like, okay, who should be in the cabinet? I don't freaking know. Joe, I don't know. I don't know nothing. But yeah, so Michigan, I think, gets all the delegates for Trump if it's winner take most like it says. Christie/Bolton making America cringe again. Oh gosh, if Bolton actually runs. Yankee did in fact make the video. Yeah, he did. That's what I thought. Okay. Now it's time for the Super Tuesday. Woohoo! And we're going to ignore the Idaho, DC, and actually North Dakota. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, North Dakota is theoretically before Super Tuesday. And Burgum is still in it. Because that's probably why... Okay. How is the rule set for North Dakota? Because I think that it is a smaller state. Funny. I think that somebody like Burgum would actually do good. Because it is a much smaller state and he's the governor of it. Spend Sports Network for 2. If George Floyd never happens, does Trump win in 2020? Yeah. If there weren't any riots, he would have won. If there wasn't any COVID, he would have won easy, but... Okay, North Dakota. Now... It's a 20% threshold. That means if you get 20% of the vote, you're probably going to get, you're going to get delegates. Is a North Dakota convention. It's a presidential preference. It's a caucus. Okay, so it is a caucus. Ooh. That's a tough one. I think, yeah, I think Trump's gonna get the delegates, but... Burgum, this is probably gonna be a state that he gets some delegates in. North Dakota, like 5. I think Burgum qualifies here. You know, it's not like, South Carolina, which winner take all. It is, if you get 20% of the vote, you get it. Yeah, I think it ends up something like this. I don't know. Maybe. I'm using the Atmos. Okay, the 5 other delegates. Does DeSantis qualify? No, he doesn't. At this point, he's pulling 20% nationally. I think it's like this. Ends up being that. So Doug Burgum, theoretically, or something. I don't know. Let's just give him that. Why not? So at that point, theoretically, Burgum could do better than Ron DeSantis. Not sure if you answer this, but does DeSantis stay in until the convention? I think he stays until Florida. Christie. Christie isn't getting 20% of the vote in North Dakota. Right. So I still don't think enemy drops out here. I mean, who would? It's a fight for second place. Who does the least worse? It's theoretically between Christie, Burgum, and Ron. Oh dear Lord. All right, now we'll do Super Tuesday. Alaska. How does Alaska do theirs? Okay, 13%. Spence Sports Network for 2. Was 2020 the peak of woke? Yeah. Well, no. 2022, I think, was the worst. Or 2021. 2021. Christie isn't going to get 20%. He's going to get 100%. It's gotten much worse. I think 2021 was the peak of it being bad. Because that's when, like, all the stuff was getting released. Now, there's been pushback. So, yeah. Alaska, I don't think, does ranked choice voting for its primary. No, it doesn't. Okay, you gotta get 13%. Huh. Okay. I think Trump gets the... I'm joking. I'm not gonna give Christie the delegates. 2022 is the worst for woke films. Yeah, that was a disaster for them. But I think Trump gets the vast majority. They're not necessarily a pro-Trump state, but this is a state where I think results can get really wacky because of the, it is Alaska we're talking about. I think DeSantis gets a couple. I think Burgum actually picks up a bit of steam. Or, nah. Christie maybe? Ramaswamy? Something? I don't freaking know. Scott, sure. Does the math make sense? 13. Yes, it does. It actually does make a lot of sense mathematically. Ron gets a couple. Something like that. What if Burgum upsets Trump? In North Dakota, then I think he could pick up some steam. But I just think the threshold's a bit too high for him. Me and my way to Trump slide. All right, now we got the rest of Super Tuesday. Now I think it's so again, nobody would drop out Alaska because there is the rest of Super Tuesday. Arkansas is, I believe, that's a state where Trump gets all 40 because it is winner take most. And I doubt that Trump's going to do bad in Arkansas. Christie appeals well to rural Alaskans. Woke. Me. What? Alaska shocked in 2016 with Ben Carson. I know. That's why it's like, I don't freaking know. Who knows? Let's say hypothetically, for the sake of argument gain, the Ben Shapiro destroyed the GOP with facts and knowledge. Did Ron DeSantis shower with campaign worker? What? That's real? California. Oh, this is the one. Hey, everybody. Remember how I said I lied about this? How I lied about the rule change? Remember that? I could have sworn they couldn't make a winner take most. Guess what? They can. And they did. So guess what? Another state where Trump gets all freaking delegates. Because it's winner take most, and he's already polling at like 55%. Good job. David for 5. How can Trump win independent voters in general with the indictments, talk of witch hunts in 2020 instead of things voters care about, the economy? Well, Trump has been talking about issues that matter, like the economy, the border. Look at Agenda 47. He is giving an alternative or at least something for the GOP, or for the voters to look at. Henry for 2. Christie sweeps the map and gets all the delegates. Nah. Don't know. Christie gets like New Hampshire. That's basically it. All right, now, what's the other states? Colorado. Oh gosh, is this one of those freaking wacky elections where if one candidate receives a majority of the statewide vote, more than 50%? Yeah. You're noticing a trend. Are you noticing something? Another state I think Trump probably wins, because if it's winner take most, and he's already at 50%. Minnesota. Oh God, it's one of these. If a candidate receives 85% or more of the statewide vote, that candidate receives all 39 congressional and at-large districts. So for the 10% threshold, So I think Trump doesn't get 85%. I think it ends up like something like this. I think Burgum actually, well, yeah, the vicinity of it right next to New Mexico, or not New Mexico, to North Dakota probably helps a bit. Ramaswamy gets a couple. Ron probably gets a few. Scott maybe a couple. Spend Sports Network for 2. 2022 feels like when the pushback started. Yeah. Yeah, so, the rest of the delegates, it's a 10%, screw it, just give Christie 1. Give him something. And the rest goes like Iran, like that. The fact that this is actually a reality or series from happening. Henry for 2. Give Christie Minnesota. No. Actually, yeah, I should give Ron a bit less. Give the rest to Trump. Something like that. I don't freaking know. Because how can you guys be so optimistic? What? This is just a freaking primary. It's based on the polling right now. Small. Yeah, so, and by the way, remember, the only reason Burgum gets any delegates is because of North Dakota. That's why. That's the only reason I see it happening. He probably gets a few, and because the qualification is so high, that's why he gets some delegates. It's a bit misleading, but. Now for Tennessee. Let's see. Oh gosh, it's one of these. If one candidate receives more of the statewide vote. Okay, so if you get 2/3 of the vote, if not, you gotta get 20% of the vote. This is a state where I think Trump and DeSantis qualify. Because at this point in time, I think you would see more of the vote start to solidify behind Trump or DeSantis. Especially in a state like Tennessee. I could barely see him qualify. Barely. By the skin of his teeth, he barely gets something. Get like freaking 10 or whatever. Wait, how does North Dakota have so many delegates? I don't ask questions. I don't freaking know. This is what happens, you know? Yeah, I don't get why North Dakota has so many delegates. How many does South Dakota have? How much does Wyoming? Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. Wait, hold on. North Dakota has more delegates than New Mexico. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna actually change the thinking about it a bit more. I think it was like that. I don't think Burgum gets much outside of his home state. Anyone see Vivek getting more delegates than DeSoros? Nah. Because I think after Super Tuesday, that's what it's like. There's no freaking way. Virginia. That's proportional. Yeah. So everybody gets delegates. Christie, you get some. Trump, you get a lot. You know, Burgum gets a couple. But Pence gets something, I guess. Haley, Ron, Scott, Ramaswamy, or something like this. Hold on. Everybody gets delegates. Everybody wins something. There we go. Something like that. Because at this point, Trump would be picking up so much momentum. There's no way you can stop him at this point. The only thing Christie's better than Trump is the numbers on the scale. How does Wyoming get 29? No one lives there. Yeah, New Mexico gets like 22. Hawaii gets 19. DC gets 19. Delaware gets 16. Wait, what? How does Wyoming get so much more? Bro. Makes sense to me. I know, because more Republicans live in Wyoming. I get that, but it's like, it's kind of a meme. Vivek will win. Participation trophy for Ron. Yeah, that's kind of what this is at this point. Because Trump's at 534. Jeez. Alabama. Alabama, let's see. Winner take most. More of this garbage. Yeah, Trump gets another state where he gets all 50 delegates. We're not going to play around with the congressional districts. Let's see here. Massachusetts. Another state where... Bro. I didn't realize how many states were winner take all. Jeez. Stapleton will cast his mules. Real. Wyoming is a fake place created by the deep state. How does North Dakota have 29 and Virginia has 48? Bruh, Trump got 235,000 votes in North Dakota and 2 million in Virginia. That doesn't add up. Who designed this? Somebody that's trying to, like, rig it for the establishment. That's what they're... Somebody did that. You know damn well that's what happened. California is one of the bluest states, but it's massive, so it has 100 delegates. Yeah, but that doesn't explain how North Dakota gets more than freaking New Mexico or Virginia. All right. Now, where are we at? Maine. Is another winner-take-most state? Hey, another winner-take-most state. Contender receives all delegates. This is the problem that these candidates have, and they're trying to change the rules, and it's so far not working. North Carolina. Let's see. 20%. Okay, we're just going to say 20% you get the delegates. It'd be like this, I think. This is a super pro-Trump state. Like that. Those are the only two I could see qualifying. Surprised that Massachusetts Republicans want Trump. Well, if he's getting a majority everywhere, it doesn't freaking matter. If he's getting 60% in some polls. Okay, I know. After Super Tuesday, it's done, but... Oklahoma. Another winner-take-most state? Yeah, another winner-take-most state. This is just a meme at this point. Like, you start looking at this map and you realize, where's the GOP, or where's Ron going to find these votes? Another winner-take-most state. I know it's Texas, but who's going to compete with Trump? Who else? What up is next? Utah. Okay, hold on. The candidate receives a majority of the vote. Ooh, if 3 or more candidates. Okay. This is where it may get a bit sus for for Trump in Utah. Okay. Yeah, now you have freaking Utah. Oh gosh. And I don't think Trump gets a majority. There's one Super Tuesday state Christie gets something. It's freaking Utah. Because the anti-Trump vote. Trump barely wins it. Yeah, I think it's something like, I don't know, this. It's the one state where he struggles in. Christie gets a couple. Because why not? There. Just wait till Ron announces. Christie gets a majority. Nah, he gets something, but... he gets nothing. Christie wins Salt Lake City by Romney. Margin's real. And again, this is just as of now. This is kind of how I think everybody's expecting this to go. Vermont. It's in our winner take most state. Listen. Again, some of these delegates are inflated for like Christie and Burgum because of New Hampshire and North Dakota. Outside of that, oh gosh. What am I supposed to say? This is the current state of the primary after Super Tuesday. Christie's probably working at a pizzeria after leaving the governorship in 2027. Yeah, I agree. If Ron wins a congressional district in Texas, he gets delegates. Whoop-de-frickin-do! That doesn't change squat. At this point, Trump's getting all the delegates in most of these states because of the thresholds. I mean, let's see here. How aware of things do you think Ron is, or is he being deluded? Apparently, and I don't know how true this is, there are people that are saying that Ron and Casey, they don't even know what the hell is happening in Florida. Apparently, they're so out of, like, they're insane at this point. Again, I don't believe that necessarily, but it's like, sounding like they don't even know what the hell is going on in Florida, and they still think there's a secret possibility for DeSantis to get the nomination. That's apparently what's happening behind the scenes. And you look at DeSantis' response the past couple of weeks, it seems like that may not be wrong, or far from the truth. Maybe Rob will get 100 delegates. The fact he may not even get 100 delegates by Super Tuesday, that's just sad. Because at this point, the rest of the states are winner take most, or winner take all. Where's he going to get the delegates from? Maybe Rob will get 100. It's just sad. Film the rest of the states. At that point in time, Trump sweeps everything. What states does DeSantis win? Name one. Florida, Trump's winning the state. Based on some polling. Who do you think will win the GOP debate? We don't know who's going to qualify just yet. So, it's a wait-and-see process for that. Keep going until Trump clinches. Okay, let's say DeSantis is so delusional he decides to continue going. Alright, let's go to Washington. We're skipping frickin' Guam. In Wyoming. Let me guess, they're winner take most. Yay, they're frickin' what the hell is this? I'm not even gonna pretend with that. Okay, Washington. 20% of the vote. Something like that. I think Ron stays until Florida, but that's not really saying much. So at this point in time, everybody would try to unite behind DeSantis, but it would be such a big momentum swing for Trump. Wyoming, lol. Yeah, Wyoming has confusing rules. I'm not even gonna touch it. Georgia. Let me guess. Winner take most. Hold on. Okay. DC. Okay, yeah. Georgia, winner take most. If a candidate receives a majority of the vote, that candidate gets... Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's looking like another winner take most state. Let's just be nice and say DeSantis gets, let's just say he gets, like, I don't freaking know, what is this? Let's say he gets 10, because they split by a congressional district. Sure. Or 15. Rest goes to Trump. Will the drop-out candidates give their delegates to DeSantis? Could he get more than Trump? No way. There's no way. Mathematically, where? Because at that point, half the voters would, except like Christie's voters, would go to Trump or DeSantis or Trump. 5. I'm being nice and giving him like 2. Mississippi. Winner take most. And 50%. With some delegates for DeSantis. Jesus. DeSantis, you sure this was a good idea? Thoughts on Woody Harrelson? Wait, really? Woody's supporting RFK? Didn't know that. Trump has more than 50% in the delegates go to the winner in most states. Yeah, but some states split by congressional districts, so we're going to give DeSantis a couple to be nice. Vivek voters will go to Trump. Yeah, so it's like, it doesn't matter. And DeSantis isn't winning the overwhelming voters of, Scott, Haley, maybe Pence and Christie, but Christie will win the black vote in Mississippi. Let's see here. Kansas. What's Kansas at? Let's see. Okay. So it's by proportionality. Trump gets the vast majority. Maybe a bit worse because it is Kansas, but yeah, it's something like that. We are just splitting atoms at this point. Christie will make the primary winner eat all. Scott will endorse Trump. Yeah, so it's like, who is DeSantis getting much support from? If he even makes it this far. We're at a point where I doubt it. I doubt he even gets to frickin' Super Tuesday. Okay, Kansas, Arizona. Winner take all. I don't think I gotta say anything else. It's a winner take all state. Good luck. Florida. Whoops. What the hell just happened? Whoa, what happened to the thing? That was weird. Okay, we're back. That hurt my brain. I think I accidentally pulled something. Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay, I'm sorry about that. We're just making sure everything was good. We're still alive. Florida, though. Winner take all. And guess what? That clinches it for Trump. Florida clinches it for Trump. Oh my gosh. The state that clinches it is gonna be Florida. If this trends hold true. Oh my gosh. What are the odds? Because it's winner take all. It's a winner take all state. Do you think Ron's already pulling to like 20%? He gets nothing. He gets nothing. This is just freaking. The irony is amazing. I didn't even plan for that. I didn't even, what? That'd be some poetic justice. Winner take all, so Trump can win it by 0.1. Yeah, if he wins by 0.1, he gets every single delegate. That would be poetic justice. That would be freaking amazing if he won it through Florida. Stop bullying DeSantis. I'm not even saying anything. If you think this is bad, what about us mocking Christie? That's far worse in my opinion. Just wait until Ron announces. But that's what we're trending towards. What state could DeSantis even qualify for? Odds on DeSantis changing the winner-take-alls in Florida. He might. But at that point, it's like, you're delusional if you think you can come back from 2,000 delegates. Man Milk for 2. Describe it a Bobby Jr. / Trump voter. Somebody from a lifelong Democrat. A lifelong white blue collar Democrat. That's who I see. Just wait a day and Ron will be up 30 points. Ron needs to go back to Florida. Yeah, I mean, look, this is just a blue wave in the Trump fashion. It just, there's not, outside of maybe Utah, Trump's going to sweep everything. I mean, DeSantis, he barely gets above 100 delegates. Barely. Is DeSantis a good governor? Yeah, but he's blowing it. He freaking blew his career. 2024 will be a very big primary stream year. POTUS, Senate, gubernatorial, representative primaries galore. Yeah, it's going to be basically every week. Every week's an election night stream. And you get an election night stream. And you get an election night stream. And you, and you, and you. That's what's going to happen. Who's running the state of Florida right now? I don't freaking know. That's the scary part. Who's running it? You think Cameron will win? Potentially. Potentially, we got to see. It's going to be elf landed slide. Yeah, we're at a point where it's like he's going to get delegates in like Iowa. And that's about it. In New Hampshire. In Nevada. That's either like a couple states here and there, the rest he gets blown the F out. It's so bad he doesn't even qualify. Like, election night stream 2024. There's gonna be a lot of those. Oh gosh, it's gonna be, I know for a fact, March or February, March, and April. There are gonna be gauntlets of streams. Then it will be June, July, August. There's really May and like September when is it gonna be like the off months, I would say. The rest, it's gonna be one straight year of gauntlet. And yeah, hopefully next year is a good year for this channel. I think it will be. I mean, I believe we are at a much higher, let's see. Red Eagle was at like 1,000 subs at this point. Like summer of 2019. I'm at like 13,000. Yes, we will have an election in 2023. Yes, we will. So, I hope next year's a big year for this channel, since we're talking about it. I think it will be. Somehow the base continues to grow. I don't know how, but thank you. When is the convention? It's in Milwaukee. And I believe it's in July? Or maybe August. I don't know. I may go to it. I don't know yet. It happens fast. I could see you getting big rap. I don't know. You know, I don't really like look at the numbers, but it's like I'm hoping that we do continue to grow the channel. Because it's fun doing this. It's very fun to do this type of stuff. And I enjoy doing it. And it's something I'm intrigued by. So if Trump wins in 2024, imagine that stream. I got something planned if Trump wins. All right? I always say that, but it never happens. But I always have a backup plan. If Trump wins 2024, will you continue making videos? Why would I not? I will continue to make videos past Trump hopefully winning. I will continue. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, I might take a break, like a month break after hopefully the election night. It's not election month. But you enjoy election Twitter? No. There's a lot of good people, but there's a lot of idiots also. You should attend a Trump rally with Rep and go on stage with them. Good luck. Good luck with that. Red Eagle has 154,000 subs, not 100K. I'm talking about in summer of 2019. He was like 1,000, I believe. I'm at 13,000. It's the summer of 2023, right before an election. Justin Carter for 2. Abe Lincoln was a northern tyrant. Thoughts? You can make the argument, I think, I don't know. You could have made the argument that he may have gone, you know, tyrannical in some parts, but I think it did make sense. So, I think Trump knows rap. I can't comment. No comment on that. Because I don't believe so, though. If Trump wins, I won't be able to relax until he's actually inaugurated. Why? Who knows what the Democrats try to stop him? Yeah. User 101 for 2. Joe Biden is a northern tyrant. Lincoln, based. Yeah. No, I think Lincoln's a good president, but I said you can make an argument. I just think that it made sense with time. With Lincoln, he had to be a bit more, I would say a little bit dictatorial at times, but Trump knows rap. I don't know. But I really can't comment on that because I don't know. Oh, there's so many, You think Cameron will win or Bashir? Your thoughts? I think Bashir's a favorite. We must fight harder than ever for Trump. Yeah, this is a must-win election. I know we say that every year, but look what's happening. Look around us. The economy is going to shit. The border's wide open. And you have arguably the most corrupt president in the history of this country. I think he's more corrupt than Clinton. That's how bad I think it is. So at this point, we need Trump to win. It doesn't matter who you are. If Trump doesn't win, we're screwed. Because if they do that to Trump, you think they're just going to stop at him? They're going to arrest every single political dissent, and it's over. That's why we need a win. And I don't know, I'll be doing everything I can to tell everybody, hey, we got to get together, and we got to get Trump voters out and vote. So, we need Trump's leadership back. Yeah. Do you believe Trump is in a better position to get elected than he was in 2016? Yes. Yes, he is. A Southern will win in 2024. What will make Biden worse than Wilson for you? Probably getting us involved in World War III. He's not worse than Wilson just yet, but he's freaking on the edge. If World War III starts, there's no doubt about it. Dustin Carter for 2. Lincoln equals okay stuff. Still stop South independence. He had to do what he had to do. You know, you can make the argument it was dictatorial, but it made sense at the time. If Trump loses, do you think that no peaceful option is left? Well, how does he lose? That's how I see it. Nobody saw Trump even win the electoral college. Forget the popular vote. And polls have Trump up by 7. That's one thing a lot of people, I think, they're forgetting. He's winning the popular vote according to the polls. If that happens, old bets are off at that point. If we nominate Mickey Mouse to get Biden out, so be it. No. Let's see. Trump can win the primary unlike the other candidates. Well, Trump's got the nomination, I think. Unless they steal it from him at the convention. But the general, I think, is our best option. Trump wins a popular vote by 100,000. Ooh, that's a hot take. I'm still hesitant about it, but do you think if Trump wins Michigan, if he wins or draws the popular vote? Yeah, if he wins a popular vote, he's probably taking Michigan. Okay, this is why I think the polls aren't wrong. Why do you think they're trying to arrest Trump? That's why I think these are not far-fetched. Every poll is showing it. And before and after the indictments, nothing's changed. Why do you think they're tripling down? And every time bad news from Biden comes out, they found another indictment. They're scared of him. They're scared he has a serious possibility of winning. And I think he can win. I'm not like one of those doomers that think it's impossible for him to win. If Trump plays his cards right, he's got it. If they take the nomination from Trump, what do we do? Honestly, vote for the no labels candidate. At that point, screw it. Don't vote Democrat, vote no labels. Or write in Trump. At that point, screw the GOP. At least try something different. At that point, the party's dead. Flee to the no labels and pray something happens. What about, let's see. Trump was 0.5 away from winning Minnesota in 2016. Yeah. Right in Trump. I would say just vote no labels at that point. If it's not Trump and they steal at the convention like that, just write it in. Write him in or vote no labels. I watch you because you release content every day. Right Eagle doesn't upload every day. Well, I try to upload every day, but it's a bit difficult at times, but yeah, I like doing it, so. Soda. They can't stop Trump. Yeah, what can they do at this point? Throw him in jail? Which I think actually, a lot of people disagree with that, but I think it may backfire. I can seriously see it backfiring. And there's a possibility it doesn't, but I don't think Americans are going to take too kindly to a political opponent being thrown in jail like that. Like the actual independents, they're going to be like, what the hell? Minnesota feels like Canada inside the America. Actually, I would agree. Throwing Trump in jail will backfire hard. I could see it. I could also see it not helping. And also, I doubt Secret Service would allow it to happen either way. So, we just gotta see. Rap, how do you think the average independent reacts to all these indictments? They support Trump more or less. This is how, from everything I've experienced the past couple of weeks, this is how I've seen them. I hate frickin' Trump. He was, in my opinion, I do not like Trump personally. But my God, he actually was a decent enough president on the issues. I may not like him, but I'm voting for him. If they throw him in jail, I'm not going to vote for Biden. I've heard a lot of independents say that. Not just in real life, but in Twitter, everything. There are a lot of independents, they don't like Biden, or I should say Trump. But guess what? They understand we were much better off with them. And the indictment stuff, it just pisses them off. And they're not going to vote for Biden magically. That's what I've seen. Again, could have changed, yeah, but from everything I've seen, there are a lot of people that are not happy with it. But could it, again, we're only in August of 2023. Could it change? Absolutely. Trump wins was, let's see. Okay, Anthony Blinken's tweet. What did that bozo tweet now? What did that moron have to tweet? What? Freaking Anthony Blinken. Freaking garbage. What did the Secretary of State have to say? Biden has a 60% disapproval of independents currently. Yeah. They don't like Trump, but they're not going to vote for Biden. They tried that in 2016. They regret it. That's why everybody's forgetting. Just because they don't like Trump, it doesn't mean they're going to vote for Biden. Because Biden's unfavorability is through the freaking roof at this point. Trump's is so stable, it doesn't move. It's like molasses. Thank God McConnell blocked Garland from the SCOTUS. Yeah. Only good thing he's ever done. Who's Blinken? He's the Secretary of State. Trump is Trump, and that's why Trump wins because of his appeal. Stop trying to change him to make him nicer or whatever. It's not who he is and not why he won in 2016. Yeah. Anyone actually understand the charges? See, they're totally legit. They're not legit. I see there's a lot of Democrat bots in chat today. Those charges are baloney. Let's see. Okay. Anyways, folks, if you got any more super chats or whatever, send them now or forever go in peace, because I think we're going to probably head out. We got a good stream today. A lot of people showed up. We had a fun time doing the map. Ironically, I think it's Florida, where Trump clinches the nomination as of now. Describe them. One's in New York, one's in Washington, and one's in Miami-Dade. And one's going to be in Atlanta. Florida's the one with the document case. New York is with the hush money. And January 6th in Washington, D.C. And when you actually read the charges, it has nothing to do with what happened on January 6th. But for challenging the election, that's what it came down to. The January 6th charges is because they're trying to get him for the legal theory of the vice president has power to change the electors. But, yeah. Anyways, folks, we'll see you guys in the next stream. Godspeed.